We're tapping in 10 and Trap News Network back in the same, like cook cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content that we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. Good news you can use, good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the get subscribe button. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that get subscribe button. Hit everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's the news you can use, that knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. We are looking for correspondence. We are looking for correspondence in that new TNN Trap News Network setup we got working on, man. We got to make sure y'all come in, tap, like, comment, hit that get subscribe button, because we will be giving out some Chiliana, man. So make sure you hit me up. We're looking for 3 new Trap News Network correspondents. This is a paid opportunity. We need you to make some videos. Hit me up on Instagram. I'll give you more details. Your videos, your performance, your value will determine your pay. Straight like that. You getting paid off the algorithm, big dog. I'm just going to give you the chili. I don't pay you. The algorithm pay you. I just disperse the checks. Swear to God. But hit me up, though, for more information. And, you know, it's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward to the point. We'll get you updated. We'll get you laced up with everything we need for you to become a TNN Trap News Network correspondent. We're looking for 3 of them, man. So the best 3 will be picked. And, yeah, we start getting that chili in your pocket, man. Going to the summer with some extra bread in your pocket. Hit me up on TNN Trap News Network. TRAPNEWSNETWOR. Hit me up on Instagram. We love to have you a part of this Trap News Network team. Let's get into this real quick, man. Baby Braze talks about his issue with Mo P. You feel me? You feel me? Talking about his issue with 4 extras, man. Let's get into it. Let's go.
My first life and death situation. Shit. It's crazy when, like, my first life and death situation. Like, shit, basically, like, in me going to jail, that was a life and death situation. Shit, that took a gang of years from me. That's a life and death situation. But that I guess everything that you've been through, like, make you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we didn't probably been based on one thing this whole conversation, but shit, man, we in jail right now, shit. Everything we've been through, make it, shit. We ain't let none of this shit stop us or whatever. We just trying to keep it going. And we got our channel going crazy. And, you know, you reached out to us, seeing what's going on. Man, we usually be on here. It's kind of off because we usually be on here. We usually be popping. I ain't no camera person. I just started getting on camera 2 months ago. I ain't no camera person. I ain't one of these new ever, like, get on here and doing all this shit. And so when I usually get on here, and it just be me, vibe out, eat, blow it down. You know what I'm saying? Talk about people. We know everybody. You know what I'm saying? We ain't giving no passes to nobody. If you did bad shit, we own you. You know what I mean? We got the channel going crazy. Everybody hating on us. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers lying. We ain't doing no lying. That's how we wrap this up. We ain't doing no lying on there. You know what I mean? God, that shit really started happening because they was trying to figure out who be lying. Because everybody be getting up on here lying. We got 4 extra be lying about shit. You got Expo be on here and Cap be lying about shit. They talking about he just wrote it up for anyways. You know what I'm saying? We get on ours, we speaking fair old facts. You know what I mean? Everybody really be capping. You got people talking too much, talking about people cases. You asked me something. Remember earlier you asked me shit about the whole 600 thing. Like, I don't know about situations like that. The whole souls is really shit that I've been through, shit that my bro been through. Like, you know what I mean? We don't want to say stuff that we think unless it's for sure. Unless I'm really 100% positive, I'm like, for sure that happened. He that type person. Put that out there. Man, that page ain't about to just speak. We ain't just speaking on other people. We can't do that, man. That's bad shit. We can't just do that. I mean, we gangbangers. It's just a difference. Like,
yeah, this is just pretty much squabble talk. It's not really too much to do about anything. All right, let's see.
Gang.
You know what? Let's maybe take a left turn on this. Let's see something else. Kind of take a audible.
YouTube. Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, Chicks.
Chicks smooth.
Hey, Chicks
smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Ah, man, it was all good just a week ago. It seemed like DJ Akademiks and Marc Lamont Hill were finally going to put aside their petty beef and were actually heading to a peaceful resolution. The last time Marc Lamont Hill spoke on Akademiks, he said, "I have no issues with him." As a matter of fact, I'm not even sure that I actually remember what I said about Akademiks a couple years back. Now, whether or not Marc was actually lying about that, his response back to Akademiks was actually very respectful. Marc did not want smoke. Marc was actually down to sit down with Akademiks and resolve their issue, especially being on the JBP and knowing how much views and subscriptions that Akademiks brings to the podcast. And in a very surprising turn, Akademiks was also down to speak with Marc and sit down to hash out their issues.
This tone and this conversation or this statement he just said says otherwise. And that's actually just the interesting part of it all. Half us independent media dudes, we don't want y'all to not criticize us if you felt we did something wrong, but acting like we just shouldn't exist or we didn't work hard for what we got. I think that's the problem. So if that's what Marc feels, and again, you see, I gotta, hopefully that's his true intention, because I'm just going off his words here. If he's saying he really got no issue, if he's saying that, I don't know, maybe it's been a while, so like he doesn't remember how, his disposition was to me, and this is his new disposition. Okay, fine. I don't got an issue with him like that. You get what I'm saying? My issue with Ebro, Rosenberg, and Marc, and there's many more, there's a couple others more, is that I've always felt that they tried to discredit, devalue, place false blame, or really just try to drive a narrative home that we were these ancillary, almost like vultures to the culture.
Yeah, no, I will say that they treat the reaction channels, the independent media, and all that kind of stuff like bottom of the barrel. We don't deserve to be here. Wooty bam this, wooty bam that, and all this and all that. You feel me? So, yeah, I could feel them on that.
Sure, that because we weren't in their circle or had like a big logo on our backs, we weren't shit. Yeah, niggas just want their respect. That's it. And he's being respectful here. You get what I'm saying? He's being respectful. So if he's being respectful, we could take down the rhetoric, because I don't got no problem with a dude like that. But if my platform's like, you got to realize my platform, my baby. I worked 15 years for this. It's like my baby. Like this is. So again, I do want to put this out there, and I don't know if you'll hear this. I appreciate you saying that, and I hope you did hear the entire thing what I said, because that's where my disposition towards you ever came about by. I was feeling that my platform was being attacked. My work was being attacked. Shit, even my character was being attacked. And there wasn't I get on, Young Miami asked me to be on her podcast. It's probably not going to be a nice conversation, or we might have a little heated moment. Then we get to some, I've never been a person that's ever been scared of the conversation. The people who I've never gotten along with, they always said, I won't even talk to him, but I'll give it an opinion about him and what he got going on. Okay? Now, granted, I'm not keen, or, I just think the tables have turned a little bit, and I'm not running to go have a conversation with Marc. However, okay, it seems like we're at a place where he don't got that issue with me. And
that's dope to see these two dudes kind of put their issues together and figure out how they got to figure it out. You feel me? Long story short, you feel me? It just words over whoopties.
Shit, I'm pretty sure we'll have a conversation. I don't necessarily need it to be on camera, because I gain none from it. Okay, but two men should have an understanding, and if that's the case, I would have no problem going on the JBP if he's there. If me and him, we talk as men. Okay, now does that need to be content? For me, I gain none of it. So, no. Now, if it was maybe somebody else that would gain from it, probably yes, because I love them type of conversations, you know what I mean? Get to the shit. But I don't think necessarily I do here. Hopefully that explains it.
Friendships.
And hopefully
So it seemed like things were heading in a very positive direction. Everybody probably figured that Joe was working behind the scenes trying to get these two guys to sit down on a Patreon episode. Well, that is until last night when DJ Akademiks said, fuck it, Marc Lamont Hill, I'm not rocking with you. You're not going to use me to get your foot in the door into hip-hop. Here's what Akademiks said.
This is why you talk to me, Lamont. I would never sit with a bum like you. There's a few
Wait, hold on. I thought that was just cool, no?
other people. I see people keep saying, go sit with Marc Lamont Hill. And these niggas came from other places trying to come in hip-hop. I grinded. I had to make it on my own. Nobody would sit with me just giving me just, you know what I mean, niggas I didn't like or people didn't care about. What I didn't get no come-ups. So even your little JBP fans, of course, I would violate that little bum-ass nigga, what's his name? Whatever the nigga name. But I'm not giving no come-ups.
Yeah, that's weird when they start saying, oh, what's the nigga name? I don't even know the nigga name. Damn, Akademiks, I was rocking with you for a second. Just like that, you lost me. Just like that, you lost me. Just like that, you lost me.
He's in my world now. I'm not on CNN. If I was on CNN, I would be like, yo, could y'all get me with Marc Lamont Hill? I want to debate him. No, he's in my world. He's not on a hip-hop ranking list. I am, okay? I'm number one. So I don't want to go...
All right. It's a little bit too... okay. Red dots to the left. It's too much noise. It's just too much noise. Let's
debate with y'all little favorite who's like number 600. Sorry, I don't do that. You know what? Because I had to grind.
You know what? It's nothing that I don't like Akademiks. It's that Flockiana has tried his best to impersonate Akademiks and has made it irritating. So I do apologize to Akademiks. Flocko has actually watered down your brand and your style of content to where it just sounds now like a nagging bitch. Sorry. I associated it with that. Triggered. My bad. I got triggered. I apologize.
And all of these niggas who always clown me, I had to work every day. Y'all see me stream after stream. I passed out. I did everything but throw up on the stream. I gave my life to making my name. You think I'm going to sit with some undeserving bums, and that's why I won't sit with this bum-ass nigga neither. Because a bum like this, he's only relevant during this Kendrick Drake era, and whoever sits next to him validates him. That's how I look at Marc Lamont Hill. That boy not talking politics no more. That boy talking sexy red, and he talking Drake. Boy, that's what I do. And I've been doing it for 10 years, all hip-hop. I'm sorry. I don't want to go sit with you. You go get your accolades up, and when you on that hip-hop list, trust me, for all y'all little JBP fans, because some of y'all niggas, yeah, I don't fuck with some of y'all. Y'all niggas pussy anyway. Yo, when that nigga's on the hip-hop list without Joe, they gonna have me and Joe.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about, Akademiks? Like, you're just ranting and rambling, bro. What are you talking about? Like, what are you even talking about, bro?
We gonna be there. When he's on there in the top 5, top 10, oh, I'll sit with him. But if he ain't top 5 or top 10, I'm not giving no handouts. Because here's the thing. I never got no handouts, and when it was time for niggas to try to cancel me, every nigga tried to cancel me. So I don't want to give there ain't no handouts given. Listen, if you want to see me sit with somebody, I'll sit with my chat niggas. I'll sit with anybody in Discord. I'll sit with people who supported me, but a nigga, fuck out of here. Anyway, this bum-ass nigga too. So I wouldn't do what Maul did.
Now, I'll be honest with you guys here. This seems like DJ Akademiks does not want the smoke with Marc. Marc Lamont Hill...
That's all it sounds like is you're making an excuse to turn down a confrontation, bro. All I heard was a bunch of excuses to why you finna turn down a confrontation and why you not with no type of flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny, and you scary.
Does not care to be in hip-hop. He's actually still doing his political stuff on his channel. He's still going on different networks on TV.
Right, because Marc Lamont Hill being on Joe Budden is just one angle of the things that he does. He has a bunch of things cracking. That's like saying, I don't want a hamburger. I'm not finna go to McDonald's. Well, they sell milkshakes, they sell salads, they sell chicken sandwiches, they sell fish sandwiches, they got chicken nuggets, they got all kind of stuff. What are you talking about?
Him talking about hip-hop is kind of like a hobby to him. It wasn't until I heard Akademiks call him the people's favorite that it finally clicked to me. That's when I knew Akademiks did not want to debate Marc. Marc Lamont Hill has been on a crazy tear on the Joe Budden podcast. He's been winning debates versus everybody up there, especially Ish, who Akademiks seems to have taken a liking to.
Ish and Ice, or Ice and Ish, whatever way you want to call that duo. They're amazing on this podcast for such different reasons.
We all know Akademiks is not scared to debate anybody in hip-hop about any topics, but it's a whole different ballgame when you're going up against somebody that's actually well-read, well-researched, and also somebody that's not going to lose their composure and make you look crazy on camera. I think Ak knows that if he gets into a debate with Marc about hip-hop, Marc is probably going to get the best of him in that debate. So it's not about giving somebody a come up like Akademiks claims. Everybody in hip-hop knows Marc Lamont Hill. If he wants to get a podcast deal, I'm pretty sure Marc can get it done. If you guys listen to the JBP podcast, Marc Lamont Hill is connected to damn near everybody. Him being on the Joe Budden podcast is not him being introed into hip-hop and also hip-hop artists. So personally, this all feels like Akademiks is backtracking and does not want to engage in the debate with Marc. Now, maybe this is all promo. Maybe they've already figured out a date and a time to actually sit down and speak with each other, because this 180 turn from Akademiks makes zero sense. Now, I also have to put it out there. Akademiks recently did an interview with DJ Vlad. DJ Vlad does not rock with Marc Lamont Hill. So maybe Vlad got in his ear, told him, yo, don't even give Marc any light, don't give him any shine. I know what Marc wants to do by engaging with you. I'm already aware of the play he's trying to run. Do not give him that opportunity. Listen, man, you guys get in the comments below. Do you guys think Akademiks is running from the smoke with Marc? Or did somebody get into his...
Sound like Vlad told him, nigga, don't go over there playing with them people. It's not going to end up well for you. Y'all know the deal, though. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free Avenue Angel till he's free.